The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today I'm going to do a features inspection on the Absolute 58 Navetta. Now, this is an ideal owner-operator's boat, and she's perfectly laid out for family cruising. Let's take a look, and I'll show you what I mean. The aft deck is a welcoming gathering area, clearly mostly about relaxation, with a bench going across the stern forward-facing. Plenty of cockpit space, though, 5 feet 11 inches fore and aft, and then going out to the beam. And we can access the swim platform by stairs to either side. Now we've got protection from the extended Flybridge deck, 6 feet 1 inch off the deck, and nice trim work with the wood and then marine vinyl. And if the sun gets to be too much, in between the two supports, we can drop down a sunshade. At the top of both stairs, there are stainless steel framed acrylic gates. To the starboard side, look at this. Not your average shower here, rainfall shower. The swim platform, 5 feet 9 inches from the transom and its full beam. This is a hydraulic platform, so it can be lowered to either enjoy swimming, launch a tender, or a PWC. Well, the Flybridge, clearly laid out for entertaining, and we can forgive everything being wet, but we test in the real world, and it's a rainy South Florida day. Seating starts over on the starboard side, J-shaped, around a solid wood table on a fixed pedestal. Directly across, refreshment center. This one has an ice maker, refrigeration, hatch, opens up to reveal a deep refrigerated storage basin, electric grill, and then a sink. Looking just ahead, up one step, seating to both sides of the helm. The front comes up in chaise lounge style, and then it curves around. Now all this is under the protection of this hardtop overhead, huge hardtop, and it's got an opening sunroof in the center. Behind the hardtop and aft of all our entertainment area, we have an open boat deck, 8 feet 9 inches by 8 feet 11 inches. We can certainly populate this with deck chairs or certainly a tender. Fully forward, we've got a lounge that's 7 feet 3 inches across. Forward facing, there's deep storage compartments to both sides, a stereo just to the front, and then forward is a sun pad, and all of the heads can be moved into chaise lounge position with 1, 2, 3 different positions. Moving inside, we have doors that open double wide to 3 feet 6 inches. And then we can further lower another window down and make a seamless transition between the galley inside and the aft deck outside. My first impression as I walk to the interior is how open and airy it is. There are minimal bulkheads just separating the galley from the main salon up forward. But look at these huge windows just allowing natural light to pour into this interior. We'll start with the galley, which is right in between the two main gathering areas on the main deck, the aft deck and of course the salon just ahead. Refrigerator, freezer behind closed doors. There's plenty of storage up above, more natural light. And here's a clever use of space. All this area, this dead space, has been turned into storage. And I like how all of these are soft close. Plenty of open counter space, a 4-burner electric cooktop, kind of a minimal trash receptacle, single basin stainless steel sink, and again, more counter space. And I can't help but notice that the counter has a marble tone to it. It's also got a bit of a texture, so things aren't going to be sliding very easily. I would like to see a raised edge though. Storage underneath, convection microwave. Now directly across is a dinette, U-shaped seating wrapping around a beautifully finished table, and it is on a fixed pedestal. All this under the protection of the overhead, which is 6 feet 7 inches off the deck. That's the theme that's going to carry all the way through the boat. Now, if we want a little bit of separation, we can bring out this glass partition, add a little bit of privacy between the salon and the galley area. But I like it better when it's left open. That's me. 2 6-inch steps bring us up to the salon, and the overhead comes up as well, so we maintain that high headroom that we had back in the galley. Now we've got a beautiful salon area. Nice sofa over to the port hand side, table in the center, and this is a freestanding table, so it can be moved around. And again, look at the amount of natural light coming in here. We're shooting all of this in this natural light. We don't have any of the overhead lights turned on in this room. Now directly across, right underneath another expansive window, bit of an entertainment center, storage underneath, and then there's a TV on an electric lift just above. And we're already seeing the absolute fit and finish going on here. Look at the nice detail lines, combination of vinyls, hardwoods, more hardwoods, leathers. I like how the air conditioning vents are all up high so that the room cools down evenly. And this is also a closed chilled water system, so we don't have salt water going through the cooling system at all. And where we see a lot of builders going to vinyl on the flooring, still have wide planked hardwood with Absolute. And this storage area underneath the helm seat, we can opt out for a wine chiller. Now let's go down below and we'll check out the accommodations of this 3-stateroom, 3-head yacht. And notice as we go down this companionway, it's an open atrium that's flooded with natural light from all of the huge windows surrounding me. We'll start aft at the full beam master stateroom. Well, first of all, beautifully appointed stateroom. It's full beam, lots of natural light coming in from hull side windows to both port and starboard. The port hand side window is much bigger. Both of them have opening port lights just ahead. Now there's plenty of storage over to each side. This one includes a vanity with a mirror and compartmentalized storage. There'll be a stool that goes underneath, and that's on a platform about 4 inches off the deck. The berth, island berth, 76 inches by 67 inches, but more importantly, it's at a comfortable height, 20 inches off the deck. And of course, the high headroom that we had up on the main deck is repeated down here, 6 feet 7 inches in this case. Now, in addition to all the storage to the sides and in the nightstands, we've got a large closet here with a full-length mirror on front, an inside hanging locker, plenty of shelf space. There's a spot there for a owner's safe. TV will go in this position right here, and it looks like it's going to be a 50-inch category. Over to the port hand side, and ahead is the master head, and it looks like an awful lot of beautiful stonework here, but it's actually fabricated material on all of the bulkheads and the deck. There's a glass enclosed walk-in shower just forward, plenty of storage behind mirrors over on the left-hand side, but more importantly, notice that both this door and the main door to the stateroom are sliding pocket doors. That's a huge savings in space without having to have room for a door to swing open or closed. Now let's take a look at the VIP stateroom, which is fully forward, and you tell me if you think that this could also be the master. Now, this VIP stateroom, nice job in the layout by putting the berth offset to the starboard side instead of tucking it into the bow. That gives us so much more room and makes it into an island berth that we can access from both sides. A lot of natural light coming in from the overhead hatch, 2 hull side windows, and there are 2 opening port lights as well. Plenty of storage going all around just forward. There's storage along with a vanity and a mirror just above that. Additional storage, large closet with a full-length mirror, and then another ensuite head. Now, I said earlier, decide for yourself if this is the master. Obviously, this is not going to be the case because the last stateroom was full beam and much larger. But the simple fact is, I've seen master staterooms that aren't as roomy as this. Now, back out into the companionway, or atrium, if you will. Right to starboard, day head, equally well appointed as the other 2 heads that we've seen. Before I close off this door, I can't help but notice all the doors are gasketed, the ones that aren't sliding pocket doors anyway, heavy-duty hardware, leather wrapped, and they close with just a gentle click, and it's a positive close, no vibrating while underway. Now, the guest stateroom just behind, this one consists of twin berths, 2 opening port lights providing the natural light, and there's another large closet with a full-length mirror just in front. And just outside this stateroom, cabinet that will hold a combination washer-dryer. Well, as I said, ideally laid out for a family going on a distance cruise. She's also got crew quarters if you're the type of owner-operator that doesn't want to have to do the maintenance and cleaning yourself, but that's covered in another video. Be sure to look for it. For now, this is my full features inspection of the Navetta 58 from Absolute. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. See you on the water.